complex operation started more than a year ago with the darting and capturing of the rhinos in KwaZulu-Natal reserves. The 5 males and 5 females were kept in bomas in preparation for the 48-hour-long journey by road to Mozambique.
I think we prepared for that very well because back at Imfolos in our bomas we put them in, we did train them in into the crates where we put food and for traveling. So we did that, which I think helped us a lot.
Black rhinos, which can weigh more than a ton, pose some particular challenges.
So black rhinos are probably one of the more challenging species that we work with. They react very differently to the drugs that we use. Typically they're very aggressive, so they're not as placid as white rhinos. So we need to be on our toes at all times when we're working with them. So certainly their aggressiveness sets them apart from other animals, and we need to work very carefully from a safety perspective because it's so easy to get injured or hurt when working with them.
The precious cargo was transported from northern KwaZulu-Natal through the Cozy Bay border post to their new home in southern Mozambique. The 400,000 hectare Zinave National Park is the country's only Big Five reserve and a key partner in the Great Limpopo Trans-Frontier Conservation Area. An agreement between Mozambique's Conservation Authority and Peace Parks, signed in 2015, aims to rewild the park to create a healthy ecosystem by introducing viable wildlife populations, which will attract tourists and support the livelihoods of local communities living around the park. The long civil war decimated the country's wildlife, but it's making a remarkable recovery in just a few years.
From 2016 up to now, 16 different species have been moved into Zinave National Park. Now, in terms of relocation of game, I think about 2,400 animals were involved. But when we come up with aerial survey, some studies, it seems that population has almost doubled.
The first rhinos were successfully translocated from South Africa to the park 5 years ago. It already has a population of 37 rhinos, which includes 27 white rhinos. Increasing the numbers of the black rhino makes it more viable to rebuild founder populations.
It's a huge milestone for us as a Mozambican to have more black rhinos here in the country. We know how emblematic, how important these animals are, how endangered these animals are at the moment. So now we are in position to join efforts in order to protect this species, and also it's a huge opportunity to show other Mozambicans, or to give opportunity to other Mozambicans to see these species, especially the community around the park, so that they can also be part of the process, so that they can feel the rhinos as part of the country, as part of the community. So they also need to join forces together with the park and the government to protect such a species.
It brought great satisfaction to all involved to see the sleeping giants wake to explore their new home, with some even browsing on nearby vegetation. The rhinos will be monitored with tracking devices to ensure their security and welfare. Renee Heine, SABC News, Durban.